Oh. It's funny because I abandoned a couple of takes just before this. Alright. Oh, I don't need a bigger one. Okay, so I have had this lock open and apart before, but only as a dry run. It's all still stock inside. It's still the stock arrangement of the pins, even though they're suboptimal. There. Also, she's full of grease. I had to wipe like this wad of grease out of this thing. It was so gross. I don't know. It wasn't anywhere relevant. It was like up in here. It was like up in like the point, like jammed into here, the pointless place to have. I don't understand. It was very confusing to me. Whoever assembled it also kind of stripped out this screw. Ah. Anyway, none of that actually matters. So I'm gonna zoom this in a little bit. This is gonna be awkward for me because the way I have this camera set up, it's in front of me and kind of like backwards on the little screen I've got, but it's fine. I'm gonna lock it, because why make things hard for myself? Nope. Okay, so the core is still a little greasy and sticky, which might make this a little annoying, but we'll see. Alright, chamber 1 is serrated, which everybody knows because it's an American. Chamber 2 is too tiny to be serrated. Chamber 3 is stuck. Chamber 3 is... There we go. One of them came out under my thumbnail. Alright, chamber 3 is serrated also. Chamber, what is that, 5? Yeah, chamber 5 came out under my thumbnail and is standard. Chamber 4 is serrated. But we already knew that. Everything is normal up in here, because of course it is. Not for long, though. Alright. And up in here, we've got... Probably... Can you guys... Yeah, you can see this already. We have serrated standard spring. I'm not going to bother with the springs because they're all the same. Serrated, I believe. Yeah. There's only 2 spools in here, and I'm pretty sure they're both at the back. It's not the best. They put spools over tall pins for some reason. There's another serrated. Now these last 2 should be serrated spools, because those are awesome. Come on. Kinda doing this blind because I'm stupid. There we go. And springs. Okay. Alright, so pretty normal for an American, although I do question the placement of this, like that's not the best. It does sort of work. Here, I can demonstrate, I think. Oops. I'm trying to demonstrate this. So, if you load the spool in over top, you can see that it does have some room to wiggle around, but that's an awfully tall pin when there's two really short ones in here. So I'm going to reassemble this with the spools over the short pins, because that just seems the right thing to do to me. This isn't as bad as I thought it was, to be honest. Now that I'm checking it, that's not as bad as it looked. It's not as bad as if it was over the next one over. Let me tell you what. Here, I can demonstrate that while I'm here, because I feel like it. Or can I? There we go. Alright, so you can see how little depth there is above this chamber versus that one. So with the spool over top of that one, oops, yeah, it like doesn't have anywhere to go. Oops, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, so you can see, can you? Yeah, you can see how the spool like section isn't below the shear line, and so that wouldn't work. This putting it in that chamber would have been as pointless as I thought it actually was in the next chamber over, but you can see in that chamber it actually does have enough room to drop the spool below the shear line. So it's not as bad as I thought it was, but I'm still going to rearrange it because it could be better. So why not make it better? This is my logic, and I am sticking to it. Alright, so I'm going to go wide. Okay. Alright, reassembly. Springs first. That one didn't go in. I'm like leaning right in front of the camera, aren't I? Fuck. Alright, don't do that. Yeah. Okay. Load the back couple the wrong way. Oh wait, that's right. I want to rearrange these while I'm here. Okay. You need to be here. You need to be here. Yes. Much better. Much better. All right. So these last two. I'll load up from the back. Is that on camera? Yeah, it's on camera. Sorta. Isn't the best video, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I guess get better through practice over time. So that's why this isn't the best video. I'm practicing. Ha! Ha. Logic. Alright. There we go. Get in there. Wait, is this the... Okay, for a second I thought I loaded that backwards. I did not. The little overlap, the little cutout is on the front. Usually, I don't know if that's a hard rule that I should be suggesting is one. Whatever. It's a rule for this particular lock. Okay. I like to load the core with the key in it because I'm an idiot and I've learned that repeatedly over time, so I've got to prove things against myself. Perfect. My follower is very slightly. Can you tell? Can you? Where's the lens? There. My follower is just a little too small, but that's okay, because I push down on there while I'm loading it, and everything works okay. And this is the excuse I give myself to not just go buy the right size tubing. Around there. And we're good. Okay. So these C-clips have a beveled side and a not beveled side. That's because of the way they punch them out from a plate, I guess. Probably a plate. It would be weird to punch this out of a block. There's no way this is ever going to show up on camera, but one side has a beveled edge, the other side has like a rigid, hard edge on it, and I like to have the hard edge facing out from the lock to get the best connection, because this is an American lock, and to be honest, I think she could use all the help she could get with the jiggling. So I try to get the hard edge facing outward, because then it interfaces with the outer face. Yeah, whatever. It locks up better. It fits together a little marginal amount better if I do it this way. So I do. See, also doing what I just did there by leaving one end in the gap, it gives it some room to move. And so now that I've done those two things, which are completely pointless and not noticeable to anybody, you'll notice that it just a tiny bit still jiggles, but not as bad, just marginally less bad. So yeah, everything still works. Also, that'll eventually work its way around anyway, because you know, yeah. It's fine, it's fine, it's just me, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Okay. You guys. It's really good. I don't have any wafers. If I had anti-bypass wafers to use, I would put one in there right now, because, like, it should have one, honestly. But whatever, it's fine, it's no biggie. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's made out of aluminum. Wrong thing, this thing. That's not, there we go. Should go get a proper one of those screws. No, I should replace, oh, okay. I'm gonna make a challenge lock out of this, and I'm gonna replace this completely ordinary Phillips head. I'm gonna replace it with a Robertson, and then I'm gonna mail it to somebody who isn't in Canada. Oh. Okay, not today though. Not today. That evil needs to wait. Oh, it's so evil. Fuck. Alright. Man, I fucking sent some locks to Bosnian Bill. If I had thought of that, Bill, you're never gonna see this video, but if you do for some reason, you need to understand how lucky you are that I only now thought of that idea. I mean, he's in Virginia, right? Like, I don't know how you would get your hands on a Robertson driver out there. Oh, damn. I'm kind of giving away the game now. Like, oh. I'm disappointed in myself, because this idea is insidious and evil and wonderful, and I didn't deploy it. I came up with it too late. Oh, whatever. Alright. Yep, still works. Nice. Alright. There, I did it.